everyone, welcome back. I hope you're well. Today we're going to be talking about periods again and the menstrual cup. So if you don't think that sounds for you, then click off now. However, about a month ago I filmed a video all about managing periods in a wheelchair, and I had so much support from you guys on that video, so thank you so much for that. And I noticed in the comments quite a lot of you were recommending the menstrual cup. If you don't know what the menstrual cup is, it is a little silicone type cup thing that you put inside your vagina and it collects the blood, and then you can pull it out, empty it, wash it, sterilize it, and stick it back in. Thought, we've got to give this a go. The benefits are that it's reusable, so it's environmentally friendly, and then you're going to be keeping costs down because you're not buying tampons every 5 seconds. You can leave it in for up to 12 hours, which is much longer than a tampon, which is up to about 8 hours. So I went for the Diva Cup. I felt like it was a big known brand, and they also sell it on Superdrug, so I bought it through Superdrug. I didn't want to go through Amazon and maybe accidentally buy a fake. You really don't want to mess around with those kind of things. And I noticed on the website that there are 2 sizes. There is size 1, which is for women under 30 who have never had children, and then there is size 2, which is for women over 30 who have given birth naturally or by cesarean section. Now, I fall into category number 2, but I was thinking, really? Because I don't feel like much has changed, if you get me. But I thought, no, I never sort of really take advice. I always do things my way. But I thought, no, let's listen to the advice. Let's get model 2 and see how we go. Well, how did we go? You're about to find out. Today is the day I finally get to try my Diva Cup. Ooh, exciting. So on first impressions, it's super duper light. So I woke up this morning at 7, went downstairs, and oh, it's moon time. Because I was getting my daughter ready for school and everything, I quickly used a tampon. Now it's 9:30 and it's definitely time to change. So for the first few days of my period, it is very, very heavy, and I'm finding that I'm having to change the tampon up to sort of every 2 hours, which can be a right old palaver. You've got to find an accessible toilet, or you've got to go to places where you know they've got accessible toilets, so it can be sort of a bit sort of like worrying, and it's always something in the back of my mind. So I'm really excited to try this because you can wear them for up to 12 hours, so that's quite a long time. Let's give it a go. That's it. And do you know what? I actually think that is quite big and bulky compared to a tampon. Yeah. Not sure how I'm feeling about this, but anywho, it comes with its own little baggie. That's kind of cute, I guess. So you can keep it in your bag. Wait, are those fingers? Oh, those are fingers. Does one need to sterilize it first? I feel like it should be sterilized first. So at this point I discovered the whole sterilization thing, and I was like, this is a bit of a pain, and I was kind of beginning to have my doubts. So I'm gonna sterilize it, and we shall report back. It's time. So we have boiled the cup because I really wanted to make sure that it was squeaky clean. The first go. So yeah, that's done. I feel like I'm procrastinating a bit. It looks like you have to sort of fold it. Okay, so woo! There it is! And we got to get ready to put it in. So you kind of fold it, I think, like that. And then, gosh, it's kind of stiff and like, and then I guess you just like put it up there and then it pops out. So as you can see by this point, I was really having second doubts. it just seemed so big and bulky, and the edges seemed really hard as well. And I was just a little bit overwhelmed by the size. But I must put in a little side point here, is that I do have very sensitive skin. Not saying that I had an allergic reaction, but sometimes if you sort of poke and prod an area too much, it can become sore.
Now it said that there are a couple of ways to do it. You can either do it sitting, standing, or squatting. And I think squatting's out, standing's out. So sitting in the toilet. I am a little overwhelmed at how big this is. Didn't think it was going to be this big. Okay, is it gone? Ooh, rotate. Gotta rotate it a full 360 degrees. Oh, I can't get it to rotate. Seriously? So that whole ordeal from like sterilizing to getting it in took about half an hour. So yeah, this is obviously going to take time and practice. Don't know how I feel. I don't think I can feel anything. I'm not sure.
Looking back, I think I could feel it. In fact, I know I could feel it, but it was just sort of like, oh, you know, do I need to let it settle down, or do I just need to get used to it kind of thing? But yeah, I could definitely feel it.
I feel like it's brought on some cramping. That's weird. Or maybe it's all in my head, or maybe I am just having, you know, abdominal, like, menstrual cramps. Do you know what I mean? Not gonna lie, it was fiddly, but again, it's gonna take practice. And I am a little nervous.
Oh god, and by this point I kind of had these visions that I was going to end up in A&E, not going to be able to get this thing out.
Like, is it gonna come out okay? It feels like there's sort of like suction there. And then like I sort of like tugged on the little like nubbin bit of it. It's 10 o'clock now, and I will check in through the day, see how we're getting on, and then I don't need to change it until 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, not sure about this if I'm perfectly honest. It is now coming up for 5 p.m.
Throughout the day I was just thinking, is this right? Have I got the placement correct? And yeah, I could kind of feel it, and it was a bit annoying.
I just got on with my day, and I went to my daughter's school, and I needed to pick some stuff up from the supermarket. That was all okay. Came home, and like throughout the day I've been having like this bubble sensation. If you know, then you know. And I sometimes get that bubble sensation when a tampon is ready to be changed. So I thought that's a bit weird. I went to the toilet and realised that, oh, okay, it needs to change, or we have leakage, I'm not sure. So it was only 4:30, and I had to, in the downstairs bathroom, and my daughter was like dancing around, Mummy, Mummy, what are you doing?
Mummy, can I show you something?
Go away! If you have children, you will know how difficult it is to manage these things.
I really need you right now.
Just give me 2 minutes, Daisy. What are you doing? What's that?
I want to show you my drawing.
In a second, darling. I'm just doing something.
Are you doing a poo?
Yes, I'm doing a poo.
Oh.
Minutes.
Oh God, just leave me alone. So I had to try and like pull it out. I managed to pull it out. But oh my God, it was so painful, like at the widest point, shall we say. It was not comfortable. It was quite big and bulky.
So I wanted to see how much blood was in there, but as I pulled it out, it just all leaked into the toilet. But it did look pretty full.
But yeah, I just rinsed it under the tap and then put it back in. And hopefully I've got the placement a little bit better this time. So yeah, maybe I'll empty it before bed and then see how it goes through the night. Good morning, everybody. From like 5 until I went to bed at 10, I could just feel it was there, and it was just really sort of uncomfortable, and it was almost like that sort of like, oh, I just need to get this out of me kind of feeling. So I went to bed at 10 and I went to the bathroom and I took it out, and
it was so freaking painful pulling it out, and I just thought there is no way I want to put this back in. And when I went to take it out, I noticed that it had been leaking, so I'm clearly not getting it in right. My lady area is so sore now. I feel like it's actually damaged bits of me. I'm damaged goods at the moment. It's so sore. It's sore when I'm sat down, sore when I'm transferring. It's like stinging now. That's not good. And I think I have got the wrong model. Okay, yeah, I've had a cesarean and I might be over 30, but a lady never tells. What I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on with tampons for the rest of this period, and I might suss out model A or the other model to see if that's smaller, and then we can compare as well, and I think that would be quite useful for everybody out there. I'm actually going to contact Superdrug and see what they say. I have heard a lot of people sort of my age and in my position have this sort of problem, so I'm not the only one, and you know, I'd love to know if anybody out there as well has had the same problem. I do feel like companies who own this product really need to think about this sizing issue, because if I was to have to purchase another one, that's going to be £44 in total. Because I'm sure there are lots of people watching this who are over 30, haven't had children, and I really don't think that our area has changed once we reach 30. I think you've got to sort of make that judgment call for yourself. So I'm moving around and I'm feeling really grim and my bits are stinging. So that's the situation basically. So it was about 6 days since I have filmed that footage, and I am pleased to report that things are on the mend. And I haven't given up. A lot of you swore by it, and I'm really keen to give it a go. What I'm going to do, next period, we're going to give the other model a go and see how we get on with that. So I hope that you have found this useful. If you have any sort of tips that you can give me on how I can use it better, then please let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!